Okay, we got some stuff to go through tonight, and, I'm gonna delay my supervisor's report till later. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes?
No.
Okay, we're in the process of doing that. Joel is not here tonight, he's absent, he did send us a reconciliation for the month, and he is at a conference in Connecticut. You all received the assessor report in your folders, local ordinance officer report. Bill contacted me, there was a death in the family, he was not gonna be able to make it, and he stated that the intersection of 22 and 17, the camper has been removed. And I'm hoping that is true. While everybody's reviewing their minutes, we'll go to Scott.
October report. We've been working on all the trucks. The trucks are ready for storm. We got all the spinners on, plows on. Everything's been run. Everything's good shape for their trucks. We've been ditching Lee Road, Granville Road, Deer Hill. We've had the mowing tractor out, cutting brush back. Get a lot of compliments about how good our town looks for mowing. I went to school yesterday and a bunch of people told us how nice our roads look.
Good.
We borrowed a leaf blower, Thomas Allen, we blew leaves back, and of course after that, the rest of the leaves fell, so I got that leaf blower back and I'm gonna blow them off again.
They have the final fall.
Yep.
You know?
Get them out of the ditch for when everything freezes up. We sandblasted the sideboards on all the trucks. We took them all off and sandblasted them, repainted them. They were starting to get pretty rusty. Someone stole a stop sign up on Crossroad and New Boston Road, and we replaced that. They stole the post and all. We've been riding around repairing all the road signs and everything, making sure they're tight for the winter and the wind.
Put grease on them all?
Yeah. I'll bring it up now. We'll talk about that per diem, about hiring somebody. I know you guys were gonna write something up for.
Yeah, has everybody reviewed the minutes? Before we get too far down that road, I want to
I'll make a motion.
Alright, well, we got two of them here for October 10th, our regular meeting.
7th and 10th.
The 17th and the
17th and the 10th.
Okay.
The 7th.
You already did that.
We did the 7th at the 10th meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta do the 10th and the 17th. So October 10th.
I'll second it, Tom. Made a motion.
Alright, all in favor? Aye.
I'm abstaining.
Staying. Okay.
Ken abstained.
And if I can start taking that.
Well, I got one
Wait a
more,
minute.
Scott.
Make a motion, we,
October 17th.
I'll make a motion, we accept that.
I'll
Matt
second.
made, Jim second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ken abstained. Okay. Back on,
And if we can, get permission to hire somebody starting January, I'll put it in the paper for 2 weeks for full time to take over Johnny.
well, right now, Scott, we got these employees manuals right now, and the way the budget's looking for next year, I don't see how we can go full time right now. Right now, and with this, we gotta go through this employees manual, but we got some substantial bills coming our way.
Okay.
And this insurance, we have no idea, maybe with the election, things will change. but
So just explain again what's going on. We got John's leaving on leave or?
John's
Retiring.
retiring,
Oh,
He
so
done
he
now?
is retiring.
pretty much, yeah.
But you were talking about per diem.
No, I went to per diem for December. Johnny's not gonna be here, and then I need to hire somebody in January to replace him.
Oh, of course we're going to replace him, right?
These things.
Well,
I don't
not
see why
right,
we
we-
wouldn't want to.
the thing is, we have to go through this employees manual, because right now, the town is suffering heavily underneath the legacy costs of retirement. And we have to go through this employees manual, that's why I provided
Well,
everybody with one,
Yeah, I know.
before we can hire anybody. And the other thing is I don't think, right now, if we hire somebody under the family plan for our insurance, that's $35,000 out of pocket per year we have to pay for insurance. And a single employee is
For
$10,000.
one employee,
One employee with a
If they
family
go to the
plan
family plan.
is $35,000 out of pocket. That's what we have to pay.
Mhm.
If we hire just an individual at it's $10,000. It's 10, 20, 35. And
okay, I mean, I understand that, but we're,
Well,
Are you
like
saying we're
under
gonna
the new
reduce-
Guidelines.
I know, but all I'm saying is, you know, we have a certain, a number of people we need to run the town operations,
You're,
especially in the
you're,
wintertime.
you're absolutely right.
And we just need to know what that number is and how, then make sure we meet it. You know, we can't have a truck sitting there empty and guys doubling up out there or whatever, however you do it.
Right.
I mean, there needs to be some analysis of that. We can't just say we're not gonna do it.
Right, but you were here for the October meeting, and you know what we're facing for insurance costs right now.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, everybody is.
right,
It's
but
not just us.
we went up six.
Doesn't seem it in the paper, but
Well, you know, what do you do about it? I mean, what can you say? You know,
that's why you wanna get this
Well,
changed before you hire some, they can be under the new program instead of being under the old program.
So what is our new we know
We
what-
gotta get on this.
That's
Maybe
why,
we should hold another meeting next week.
that's why I provided everybody with employees manual, so you can study it, we'll figure out where we gotta go.
All right, but I mean, we can't say we're not gonna replace it.
No, what I'm saying is, right now, we
We wanna
cannot,
figure out what the new program
Right.
is.
look at it from this seat right now,
Yeah.
just to say, yes, we're gonna hire somebody, with the costs we're incurring, and not going through this book, we're not being pragmatic.
Yeah, well, I would say,
But we gotta get on this as soon as
I
possible.
understand
Yeah.
your point, but I'm just saying we can't
Remind
provide
you,
it.
just because we don't hire a full-time employee, if you need somebody in January to continue out with a per diem person until we get this straightened out.
Right.
Well, that's certainly an option, yeah.
Well, that's the way we're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
Because we can't assign that to $35,000 a year for, we gotta change something.
Well, so we just have to, we're gonna have to adopt a new medical,
Well,
medical
that's why,
benefits program.
that's why we got the book here, so everybody has an opportunity to go through it, read it, and understand what we're up against as far as hiring. And I'm gonna like to have your input, Scott, when we get closer, what might work a little better for you up the highway barn. But, I don't feel comfortable moving forward until we get this remedied. This is, because I know when we did the budget, we said we gotta look at this after the budget. It's after the budget, now we gotta look at this. Okay, now what were you thinking about per diem, Scott, for December?
Well, we already went over on that. On that. The money and everything
Yeah, you had it at $30 an hour.
for,
Now,
qualified drivers.
right, but you said with experience, do you have anybody in mind?
Not until you put it on paper or whatever, I don't.
Cause personally, right now, this is just my thinking. If you could get someone for $24 an hour and utilize them to supplement John for whatever case, you get a water line break up North Granville, you could call that person in. And then for anything in a snowstorm, give an extra $3 an hour for plowing snow. But that way you could utilize them longer than just for that way if somebody slips and hurts their knee and you're down a guy up the highway barn on a day when it's not snowing, you can still utilize them. That was my thinking. That way you give you and the town a little bit more flexibility in the money wise, but utilize somebody more than just say hire them for snowstorms. That's the part I'm afraid of. You're just hiring somebody just strictly for snowstorms. You're really boxing yourself into a corner and not being able to utilize them if something else happens.
You gotta be difficult to find somebody that's gonna wanna work part-time and be available.
I don't know. Like Peckham's is shutting down for the winter.
You got your CDL.
I do.
Yeah, but the other thing is, you're not gonna
You're not
find,
doing nothing.
I don't have my CDL.
we're not
I'll
gonna,
give you mine.
Loader operator.
I mean, I don't think $24 is gonna get everybody running the Granville when I jump in the truck either, $24 an hour.
You don't
I
know
mean,
until you
Would
have
you
it.
rather be in the truck or on the
I
shovel?
mean, you know, the thing is, let's think about what that means. You got a $200,000 truck. You're trying to cheapo so get somebody in it at a low price. You get,
No. Don't put them in the expensive truck. Give them the shitty
yeah,
truck.
well, that's
I'm
just
not saying
that
that.
doesn't make sense either.
What
Really.
I'm saying, Tom, is if he has a guy, he needs an extra guy up North Granville to fix the water line.
Yeah.
You're giving him $24 an hour up there, and he's not going in the truck. And now all of a sudden it starts snowing. You're gonna put him in the truck. He gets an extra $3 an hour.
Well, I don't know. That
Well,
sounds,
I'm
that
telling
sounds
you-
complicated. I don't know why we would want to do that. Just a flat rate would be a
Well,
sensible.
we can't
Trying
afford.
to save money.
Hey, if we can't afford that, then we better cancel the order on our new truck.
We
you know?
might have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at there's realities in our life. You know,
Yeah.
you're talking like we're broke, busted, and
We're gonna be
we can't
broke.
feed our kids. You know, I mean, come on.
We're gonna be
You know
broke.
what? That's not the way it is. You're exaggerating it a little bit.
No, I'm just being very cautious about
Well,
the
you're being
future.
overly cautious, I think.
So, you want to authorize Scott to hire someone part-time for the month of December?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's no question about that.
Motion made by
I'll make the motion.
Jim,
Second.
Matt, all in favor? Aye.
Julie, can we put that in the paper?
So how much are we gonna pay the guy? This is the problem. If we're gonna advertise.
Wait a minute. Person.
What?
Person. Not guy. Person.
Person, whatever, yeah.
Who says it's going to be a man?
You're kinda touchy tonight.
Well, you can't say that anymore, Tom.
And you can now. After.
Wow, after like,
Matt-
oh, because your guy got it, you can say that now.
It's a highway person.
Yeah, highway personnel,
Yeah.
highway employee.
And now, on the water, the walkthrough went good with the health department. Justin does have his water license now. That come out nicely. We installed the new door on the water barn that comes into the chemical room. That had a big hole in the bottom of it. So no critters can get that over there. Full there. We flushed the hydrants through the whole system. It's never been flushed and rocked up through 17, 12, or 12 and 12A, down Brookside Acres. Took us 2 days to do it, but everything cleaned up very nicely. And we did pop a line. That's why I asked not to hook to the fire hydrants. Just by us flushing them slowly. We did find the leak yesterday after a long time. It's so dry out. It did surface down on Cary Road, and we got it fixed yesterday. Everything's good there now. Filled that back up. We went up a foot in our tank overnight after fixing that. So we were losing 10,000 to 15,000 gallons a day. So glad we found it. The nursing home, we did the water test over there. Their sprinkler test, that came out good. Nothing happened on that. What else we did? And then the truck bid. Well, let me do this first. Our wells inside, the meters inside the pump house. When we bought the meters, engineer told us to buy these ones so we can meter you know how many gallons per minute that each well's pumping, the new wells. And the batteries went dead in them. So we bought a new battery and put in one of them, and that one still don't work. So they're corroded or something inside. They were just a cheap thing. So I called FW Web and talked to Camstrip. So Camstrip are all the meters in everybody's house. They've been working well, and these Camstrip meters here would replace the 4 in that building. And they're battery operated, just like the other ones. They do gallons per minute. And
How old were those that went bad?
they're 4 years old. And these are the 4 of them with all the fittings to put them in, and we can do that all ourselves. Or $1,643.72. And then we can control each well how much they're pumping. Right now, we're playing with the fans. We don't know. We got them turned up where they're not messing with each other.
So none of them are working, or just one of them?
No, they're all. I only went and tried one battery, not all 4. Gonna get that, and it didn't work.
Scott, do you have clappers on those pumps going to the main line? Is there clapper valves? So, say you got one pumping at 35 gallons a minute, you got another one pumping at 10 gallons a minute. Clappers will keep it so that it'll actually shut the one off that's pumping the least, 35 gallon a minute, well, will continue pumping.
Yes, they all dump into the same pipe.
They do, but there's no clappers.
No.
So they can cross contaminate each other? It doesn't seem like that would set up.
They all dump into the same pipe to go into the.
So they can backflow contaminate is
They
what,
can backflow, yeah.
They
There's no
can't
clappers.
backflow. There's what check valves in there.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's no clappers.
Right.
Okay.
So is that a normal lifespan for those? If we're, that
Those
doesn't-
ones were cheap ones when we first
okay.
started drilling the wells.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then we were just looking at a gauge before.
Yeah.
And if it
That was
was
an
up
upgrade. That was an
187
upgrade.
pounds,
Yeah.
They were happy
You
with
know, I think we should do it.
Oh yeah, sure,
way before I came,
sure.
But now we have been able to regulate what each well is pumping, but they don't work like that.
That's the cheapest bill you've given us in a long time.
Yes. Hey, we're trying to make that water department, we come a long ways there.
Definitely.
I don't want to backpedal, is all. Okay.
You need a motion, Nate?
I think it'd be best if we did have a motion on that.
I'll make a motion, we buy those meters.
Jim
those 4
made a
meters
motion
the
for
waterhouse.
4 water meters, Julie, for the water house, $1,600. Tom seconded. All in favor? Aye.
We pumped 863,000, and our daily average is 27,838 gallons.
That's dropped down
Coming down.
quite a bit.
People are going back to work.
That means everything's tight.
Are the,
Probably.
are the
tighter.
pumps having any trouble finding water? Are the wells holding pretty good?
The wells are holding decent, but we don't have any leaks.
Yeah. And
We
this,
lost a lot. Well, we usually have 20 feet in the tank, and we're down to 14.
That's 4,000 gallons a day better than we did last one.
how many
Yeah.
gallons do you figure since it started dropping, you figure you might have lost?
10 to 15,000 a day.
And how long has it been? You've been searching for that? 2 weeks?
Been a little over 2 weeks.
You lost 500,000 gallons of water.
Until it surfaces, you don't know
Well,
what it
that's,
is.
Yeah, I know.
that's water you want to
that's a-
keep.
Yeah, today.
And then the truck bid, somebody bid on it for $10,700. We have to counter offer with a price that we would accept within 48 hours. So you guys, you don't have to accept this at all, but you make a counter offer. We wanted 40,000. We'll throw out 40,000.
I'd make that motion.
Jim made the motion. I'll second. All in favor? Aye.
Then we'll keep the truck, and I would like to reload it.
There's a place in Albany. Let's see if I can get the number. That does those down in Rensselaer side of Albany. Let's see if I can get the number. But he does them right down in his shop. And he,
So I've been talking to Jimmy that maybe we buy the parts and have something like Raleigh Sheldon rebuild it.
That'll keep us under our 9,500, 9,900.
yeah.
Okay.
If
His
he-
parts are like $6,200,
And we don't want to pay sales tax.
and so Sheldon told you 13,000.
Right.
So if we buy the parts,
So Ralph said it was 13 and he bought the parts.
That was in my parts, I believe.
was that an in chassis or just a camshaft?
That was everything.
In chassis overhaul.
Do you think you'll need that truck for the winter?
If something goes down for 4 weeks, yeah,
And with the emissions, you never know.
right.
And the supply chain on these parts on some of those other trucks is not dependable.
Well, I was just thinking
But
about
if it's sold, you weren't gonna have it anyway, right?
Uh,
If it's sold, you
we
weren't.
sold, we weren't gonna have it, yes.
Well, I was just thinking about having a place to tear it apart and not disrupt the rest of your fleet up there.
We got
What it's for.
Okay.
we got the firehouse. They could take it apart.
Well, it'd probably be
In the
I
lot.
would say it'd probably take them a week.
Yeah.
To do it.
Then you stick a heater out there and
Out here. Oh, I was gonna say the firehouse.
Well,
that heater's a little higher.
But I'm just saying that
Yeah,
I just would rather, I don't want it tore apart in Nick's
Yeah.
garage up there.
No, we couldn't do it there. If something else goes
It's too
on.
dirty. You know, I mean, no, I'm not making fun. It's the motor. You gotta be pretty precise of what you're doing.
How soon would you want to do this?
We don't have to do it right away.
Alright, well, I'm just thinking it'd be nice if we get the lights up out back. For him to have some real good lighting out there.
They must be here now, aren't they, the light?
Yeah, they're out back.
Yeah.
Just thinking about getting the lighting up there. So
We got a hold of you and get it in.
I think it'd be better for everybody if those lights were back here. If they have to dive into that, they have some good lighting instead of those,
I'll get a hold of him.
that mercury vapor light they have.
That's it,
Scott, what was the bid that you got on the truck?
10,700.
Okay. Thank you, Scott. We're gonna move on to new business. You all received in your folders the notice from Joel on our health insurance. And this has to be signed by November 20th. Joel said it's gonna require board motion to do so.
This is the retiree one, right?
Yes. And he was looking at option 1 and option 2. And as you can see, the out of pocket is a little different with option 2. But specialist visits and primary care visits are a little cheaper in option 2. I don't know how the board feels. But it's going to go up. If we keep the current policy right now, it's $323 for employee only. It's going to go to $459. So if we do option 1, it's going to go to $379. If we do option 2, it's going to go to $367.
So we should do option 1 then, right?
Well, they're both
They're pretty close.
real close. There isn't a whole lot of difference between them. The out of pockets. I mean, you're talking $7, $10, $12 difference between the two of them. That's times 15 or 13 every month.
we need a motion on tonight, right, for the
Gotta
deadline?
be.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. And
well, I'll throw it out there that
Just go over the lines of this.
Yeah,
Jim probably can read it better than I can, but the one thing that really sticks out between, and is option one, the out-of-pocket maximum is $33.50. Option two is $4,000. When you jump
Doesn't say
down,
that.
if you jump down to PCP visits, it's 15 to 25. And option two is $10 more. If you go to specialist, it is $15 more. And
yeah, but most all of them are 25 now.
yeah. And then the inpatient services is 500 and 750. Emergency care, outpatient is 35 to 50. Eyewear is the same. Dental is the same. Prescription is pretty much identical.
And which one would Joel recommend, the one?
One or two, he said.
One or two options, yeah.
So, let's see. So down here in the bottom, is this what it's costing us total?
Right now,
It's costing us
Yeah.
42,000.
no, it's costing us $323 per employee. And it's gonna go up to $459.
But what's
So what's the
annual?
next line down? Is that the total?
What we're paying right
Yeah,
now? 42,000
yeah.
Oh, no, it was in there, it was in there.
for 11 people. Is that what you're saying?
Right now, yes.
So it's only costing us. That's our cost. What do they pay? The employee.
I don't believe so.
Employee doesn't pay anything.
Well,
Well, the
this
copay.
this supplements their Medicare.
Yeah, they pay 10%.
They pay
Yeah.
a tiny little.
Yeah, I think it's
Right.
10%.
Okay, 10%. But that's what it is. The rate is $323.
Right now, and we gotta pick option one, which would be 379, or option two, which would be 367.
So we'd be going, if we took option two, we'd be increasing by a little less than 6,000.
Well, actually, I think if we go to option one or option two, I think the insurance is probably, you're giving up a little bit in some areas, but I think you're actually getting more insurance. Because the out-of-pocket maximum drops substantially. Well, some of your visits jump up. Well, I mean,
Yeah, only if you go.
yeah. But if there is something catastrophic that happens, then your out-of-pocket is dropped.
So that's
So
option
it
one.
really, I mean, it's only 1,000 or 15 to
Go from there.
$650 more.
right? 15.
Yeah, but which one is
I
a
know.
benefit to us? But I don't think it's a big deal to.
Yeah, whichever one, which one would be better for them? So I'm
Yeah,
How
I-
sick they are.
Option one would be,
what?
option one would be.
How
Because
was
the co-payments are lower. Yes,
Yeah, I would
co-payments
say
are lower. Out of pocket,
And
up on
out-of-pocket
top,
also.
15, 25.
It's $650 less.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say option one looks, every $50 counts, I guess. I guess.
But I would entertain a motion for option one.
Just because the different RX writer is just different on option one, but it's I think all in all, it's a good bang for the buck for everybody. You want option one? Is that the
That's
motion
the
on the
motion I
floor
made.
for option
I
one?
don't know if the rest of you agree, but
I'll second the motion.
I'm saying any more discussion, option one.
We're pretty close, just whatever you think.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's whatever. Either one doesn't really.
okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, for option one. Okay, that's taken care of. Okay, we got our notice from the county treasurer's office for $4,267.61. We have to make a check out to the county for the Article 7 rebates. And Joel has already printed up the check, but I need board approval to submit the check to the county to make us whole for our taxes.
Was this, forgive me, Nate, was this overpaying that?
From what I've been explained, how it's been explained to me is if someone buys a house for 200,000,
Okay.
and it was appraised at 250,000, they pay the taxes on the 250.
Okay.
It goes to Article 7, that $50,000 discrepancy, the county pays or reimburses these people, the homeowner, and then it has to go back in the
Oh,
we have to make them whole
okay.
From the assessment.
from the assessment, yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now, this,
Let's get back. The way I'm reading this, the retirees should pay 25%
After a particular date,
after December 31st, 2021.
after hiring being.
No. Oh, is that, does it say about hire? Does that say anything about hire?
Has something to do with the hire date because I'm the first one that's gonna fall into that 25%.
You're only gonna get 10 out of them.
It has something to do with,
It says after, that's a red change. Does that mean after you get hired or after that date?
I remember when they wrote the.
What?
I don't know. We should have had, Mike look at that before we got the.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't say hires after that. It says after that.
yeah, I know. That's why we gotta go through that. Because
Yeah, but what does that mean?
it's interpretation.
I remember when it happened. And Jenny and Aaron were the last two to get 10. And I was the first one.
I know Joel has spoken to me that
I don't know why.
all the other retirees are at 10.
What it was explained to us.
So that's one of the things that I want to
It
get.
should say hired after that date. These will be the word.
Who wrote this up, Mike?
Mike,
No, this was done by an outfit out of Saratoga. Some,
well, Mike had looked at it. We had Mike look at it.
Yeah, prove it.
Hey,
okay, I want to move on to this next thing because I can't do anything about that tonight. Julie has unused vacation time, and I know it's against town practice per the employee's manual to roll it over. If you don't use it, you lose it. However, due to the circumstances we're facing in the clerk's office, I'd like this, I want to be very specific, and due to this very specific issue of the clerk's office right now,
can we go into executive session to talk
Now
about
we should.
personnel?
all right, well, I just talking about vacation time.
I mean, this seems like a no-brainer, you know,
Well,
where she's filling in.
well, I
What's
think-
your
I don't know
recommendation?
where the other person's at.
Who's the other person?
Well, no,
Jenny.
Oh, okay, time-wise.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll save it. All right, we'll save that one.
All right.
And,
Right.
Jim, I'd like
I mean,
to
if she's
thank
still
you
there,
for
yeah,
getting,
we gotta do keep her.
I'd like to thank you for getting those blue spots out there painted for the election time.
Oh, okay, well, the gratitude belongs, I think, to, Phil Juckett. He's the one that did it for the village for us, so.
Well,
Phil Juckett's the one that did it.
please extend our
And it
thanks
was-
to him.
Well, did the village pay Phil or did Phil just do it on his own?
The village paid Phil as far as.
Okay, then it's not Phil, it's the village.
Well, it is. It is. It is.
Isn't it?
But
It's get paid for
Well,
it.
Phil needed the credit for it too because
Did the work.
he did the work and he.
If we had somebody cut down a tree, we, you know,
No, but I applaud both the village and the,
Yep.
and,
you're
Junkett
stupid that
for
day.
getting that done. It looked good and it really satisfied the Board of Elections for the election up here. It was, very nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Elections, talk about that. They seem to be going out the door. Was it missed? What? Right. Was it missed? That's not going to happen if it's raining or snowing out. Was it missed? Not laid out
I
right?
think, no,
Oh, they were lined up out the door?
Yes.
Wow.
It's not like whether they come in here and zigzag
Well,
because you're not going to have that in the rain and the snow.
well,
we got a plan.
Right. I mean, bring them in here and zigzag them or something. You know, you can't. Was the desk by the door? Was the desk over here? If the desk was by the door, I understand the people waiting outside.
Well, if the weather's bad, you'd have to make
Man, you got room out back too.
Yeah, you can come in this way and there's no building here.
plenty of space.
We can work on queue lines
Well, you,
and
That's
exit
what I'm
doors,
yeah,
that we need to probably address and things. like
Nate's got it all figured out.
Board of Elections set it up. I let them, no, I let them set it up. I think there was a couple things that were an issue. One was the layout in here. Two, the unprecedented turnout of the election. It was, I believe they said 1,079 came to this office.
Well, there's 3 districts here. That,
And, well, it was
Two.
1,079.
That's pretty good turnout, yeah.
And
1,079.
I have spoken to Jim, and one thing that Jim and I want to work on is to get that overhead door out, put an egress door there, and we're going to have the voting out back, and that way everybody can come through here and go right out back, and then they go right out that door, and they're not
Right.
trying to come back through that line.
right.
That's good.
It was our first election
Where
here.
was the desk set up?
They had desks right here.
Yeah, they had the little voting
They had
desks were all out there.
the little cubbies, they had like 6 places where you could vote. And they
Yeah.
had this whole line of tables of the inspector signing you in. And then.
So the line only started right there.
Yeah.
So that's not a very long line to get outside.
No, when I came, it was plenty. The only
Right.
one here.
I heard they're waiting outside a lot.
I
Did you?
heard that.
I know the line,
Now we're outside.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
and thankfully the weather was good.
Right.
And it was our first election here, and I know myself, I learned a lot from it, and it's not gonna happen again.
Learn from mistakes.
That's
And, but it was a humdinger of a election to learn on.
Turned out good too, then.
And we
Why are you
got,
looking at me?
we got one more thing we gotta do here. We got one
He's
singular,
antagonistic today, isn't he, Dave?
we got one singular fuel bill or bid for fuel oil. I've given it to Jim, and Jim can open it.
Let me open it up.
Who's it from? Is that on the
Thank
outside?
you.
Main care.
Is that who we're with now?
We're just with gasoline,
Huh? No,
Just-
we're with Medicare.
just for gasoline, right,
For
Scott?
diesel.
It's not diesel fuel.
Well, we used to be until we put that out to bid.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we got a bid.
You're happy with Medicare.
We got a bid here for, the town board from, Main Care. Number 2 heating oil. It's 262.42. Ultra low sulfur diesel, 266.88. Unleaded regular gasoline, 244.84. Propane, I don't know if we use that or not, but it's 162.18.
What was that?
162.18. Now, the rack price on each one of those,
Here we go.
we can talk about that, but the thing with state contract is it follows the rack price. So if it goes down,
You go down.
the bid price goes down.
Does that bid say if that's fixed price for the whole year?
But
No. It's based on the rack price.
It does not say that. I'll read it to you. The undersigned have reviewed and familiarized itself with the notice to bidders, specifications in the contact documents, collectively the contract documents, hereby proposed and offered to sell, furnish, deliver, and perform all things as provided in the contract documents as follows. I read that to you already. But I do know that state contract price heating oil is in round numbers, I'll say $2.55. This is $2.62. But I don't know if it's fixed. It does not tell me that.
It does follow rack pricing. Does your gas bills come up here, Scott, they fluctuate from delivery to delivery? As far as cost goes per gallon?
It's fixed price.
It's a fixed flat price for this.
I don't think so, are they? If you look in the, I think they changed.
Well, it might change because I never know how many times I'm gonna drive my pickup.
Okay,
No, I mean.
No, per gallon and the bill. Do you look at the bill?
Yeah, I haven't seen it change much.
I think it changes each.
I think this bears a little investigation, because it says here, where it gives you the price, it says delivered on 11/1/24.
Right.
So
I think
I'm
it
thinking that it does follow rack price.
I think it always
That's
does.
the way I read it. You wanna take a look at it, Nate?
Not read it.
Right here. October 8th, it was
Two,
237.1. 10/23, it was 240.
so
So
it
in
does
2
follow
weeks,
rack.
it does, yeah, it changes.
It follows the rack.
Yeah.
It follows rack.
Yeah.
And if it goes down, it'd be in our favor. If it
And they are
stays
trending down
contract.
right now. So everything seems to be trending down.
Yeah.
This time, anyway, who knows?
So the state contract trends down, so the only thing we have to decide then is if we wanna stay with Robidoux and the state contract, or, go to main care.
Well, I think that's up to you guys, because you.
Well, what's
you're
Scott
fighting
think
with bills all
about it
the time.
first? Have you had problems with?
We
I
never-
know a couple years ago we ran out of fuel
Who
there.
delivers it for this, when you have to take contract?
I never know with this company. It's always a different company. A different
Or they
truck
can
that
find
comes.
clean up the bottom of the barrel.
But they are prompt though.
They have done, yes.
They do come.
Were they decent last winter?
They were, a couple times I had to call them because we were down there, like, we bought for 18 hours.
Yeah, you're getting low on,
We're at bottom of the barrel, where main care, I don't have to make any phone calls. They're good.
well, it's up to the board. I think if, my interpretation of it, if we stay right now with where we are with the state contract, we're not gonna have to go through that nightmare that we went through last year. Everything, we spent a lot of time ironing that out, and right now, I think things are pretty decent. But we're still getting a lot of different bills, where main care, you just have the one bill.
But you get your diesel and gas from them, right?
Diesel gas.
So we're gonna have to sign that for that anyway,
And propane.
because
So what do we get from the other state contract? Gas? No,
heating oil.
just the diesel.
So you get propane and gas from these guys. Diesel is a state contract.
Okay.
Cause we have propane at the water burn
Yeah,
and propane at my office.
So how do we compare to this against the state?
So the state contract doesn't have the Sunoco that we're with now doesn't have propane
right.
or gasoline on it.
So what's the diesel difference between main care?
Why don't we just stay the way we are?
11 cents a gallon.
What do you say?
Everything's working, just keep it away, it's going.
Okay.
You happy with that?
Okay.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right,
It's that broke, don't change it.
did you have anything, Eric, you wanted to say? All right. You're overwhelmed, huh? And, we'll do the audit of the bills.
Out of the bills, I guess that's me. Only auto supply, 147.21, Tyfco 209, Capital Tractor 168.18, Han 671.63, Pete's Tire Barn 762.36, Allied Auto 658, $6.58 that is. Weller Auto 388.28, Synthes $27.23. American Hardware $246.68. Fairhaven Auto $15.20. FW Web $47.32. Federal licensing $65 for a total of $3,154.67. Highway outside main care $531.32. Dual Fuel LLC $1,133.06 and Synthes $13.99 for a total of $2,278.37. So moved.
Second,
Second.
Jim, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Jim?
Water department. New York State Electric and Gas, $261.16, Constellation, $726.93, Verizon, $76.02, General Controls, $1,005, Curtis Lumber, $944.18, Kingsbury Water Department, $40, American Hardware, $8.28, Spectrum, $84.98, for a total of $31.46.55. I move.
I'll second it.
Tom second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ken? Yep.
NYSEG 388.60, Constellation 118.41, NYSEG 180.38, Constellation 147.03, NYSEG 231.77, Constellation 164.03, Spectrum 199.97, Spectrum 39.99, Culligan 68.80, Maincare 118.59, Manchester Newspaper 265.51, Williamson Law Book 146.01, Repeat Business 48.15, Daniel Baker $2,010, Van Boyce Clare $375, American Hardware $64.98, CV Waste $115, Rolling Services $101.04, Spectrum $228.92, Spectrum $214.38, National Business Technologies $140.72, Staples $553.94, Jim Nichols $250, total $7,171.22.
Second.
Wait a minute.
Is it? I just want to discuss the mowing. Scott, do you think they're mowing what their billing is? You already don't know. I mean, do they mow everything in the same day? Well, that's what they're billing us the same day. They're all getting billed the same day.
He's doing his book work all the same day.
Right. I don't think they're getting the mowing. I mean, because I was up there on Honey Hill there. That's taller shit up there. You know how dry it's been. Lawns haven't been growing. It says he mowed at 10/7, which no way did they mow in October. But I think that's something we got to keep closer track on because I always said we get screwed there. I mean, they bill. What they're doing is billing every 2 weeks. And you know, I know they're not mowing.
You were very specific with him. You're only 12 mowings.
Yeah, what did he end up doing on it? Is that
He did it for Memorial Day, I remember, and
right?
4th of July.
Did it come out? I wonder, how's the budget on that? Where's the budget papers? Right here.
It's in the folder.
Let's see what we had left. This is a $2,000 bill, so let's see what we got left. See how that came out. Highway. What's it under? Lighting. Highway outside. Joel's on here, so we can't.
Cemeteries.
Which one?
Right here.
How much we have left?
January, October, 67.39, and the budget for 8,500.
So we had,
So we got 13, just
Well-
shy under 1,300 left.
it looks like he went over by one mowing there. Cause this is a $2,000 bill, so that means we don't have enough money in that account to pay 'em.
No. If we budget 85.
Well, what's the regular account there? Let me just see.
We're up to
How much we owe.
67.39.
So how much have we sent so far?
We budget 85, and at the end of October, when's that
Wait,
bill
85.
for?
This is October 7th.
September and October 7th. 85 minus, how much we sent already? 60?
739, but I don't know if that's to October 1st or October, the end of October.
It shouldn't have been mowed in October. We told them not to mow in October. $1,700. Yeah, we're over $300. I'd like to know how many times you mowed the year. You shouldn't have been mowing in October. Especially this year as dry as it's been.
We'll give them the 17.
Or
Okay.
give them those two. I don't do whatever you guys want. I always say we get screwed up.
There, yeah.
You wanted to give them the balance of what we put in the budget or what?
I'd like to know how can you tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Monday,
Why don't we,
figure out how many mowings he did?
no, what we'll do is we'll pull his bill. And I'll call him down, and I'm gonna talk to him to find out when he mowed it.
Yeah, I mean, it should be the dates that he mowed the cemetery should be on
But I'll,
the
I'll
bill,
bill
but
him.
they're all billed the same day,
Billing. They all-
every 2 weeks.
they all-
But
No
Yeah.
wonder they might have got mowed every 3 weeks, but he's still billing every 2 weeks.
But what I'm saying is I'll call him down before I authorize payment for it and get an explanation.
And I'd like to find out how many times he mowed too.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can look that up.
All right, I'll get hold of him tomorrow. Okay.
8,500.
You know,
Well, what's he get a week? Or a month? What was the bill? 12? No, 690? 690 times 12. Easy.
while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna let
All
Tyler
right,
go.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Tom.
600.
Yeah. That'd be a good project for Matt to work on, I think. Okay, no Granville lights, 344.61 for NICEAG, Constellation 105 for a total of 449.61. North Granville lights, NICEAG 180.75, Constellation 58.76 for a total of 246.61. And General Town outside Manchester newspapers 48.39. So moved.
So he mowed it 13 times. We're good. No, he mowed it one too many times.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, anything from the public? Nope. All right, we're gonna go into closed session.
Okay.
I have a couple of things to discuss.
So yeah, I think you should have mowed it 12 times.
Motion to approve the request I made in there.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, is there anything else?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That was 2 days ago. Since that.